What's good, YouTube, man? Y'all already know who it is. Your boy Frazo Reaction. I come back at y'all with something like I'm coming back at y'all with another reaction video, and as y'all can see today, man, I'm bringing back the series, man. TikToks that will make you rethink everything, man. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to 500 subscribers and we going strong. So all you gotta do is just hit that bell, man. It's free, you know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Also share this to your grandma, your auntie, your cousin, your stepsister, your stepbrother, you know what I'm saying? If you're a boy, tapping in shit to your girlfriend. If you're a girl, tapping in shit to your boyfriend, wherever you tapping in from, you know what I'm saying? We going global now, so share this. Without further ado, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get straight into the vids. So let's get it.
You notice now that you have nothing in common with your family. Some people, you're outsiders, especially the people that's conscious. You're like outsiders. You don't have anything in common with your family members. That is a reason. That is because you are a star child, as they would say, and you only use that unit to incarnate into to raise yourself up on the earth plane. So therefore, these are things that you need to do at these particular times, especially your children. Those are the ones that's coming. And I'm not talking, you know the ones that's cool. You know the ones that flow a certain way and have a connection with you. Because they will always give you one or two children in the family that have a connection with you, and they be spiritual too. But then you will also have, and every now and then you get a whole family that's spiritual. But that's very rare. But most of the time, they're at odds. And you don't understand. And you can spend your life trying to appease them.
That's a fact, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, because, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't really get along with majority of your family and shit like that. Like, I don't really talk to all my family and shit. It's like a few selective that I do too. That I do talk to and that I am in contact with.
And please them. Become codependent. You see what I'm saying? All trying to please them. Your mothers, your fathers, or whatever. And this is one of the major things that's going on right now is based on the family. So that's real key, especially in this war. And another thing also too, the knowledge that you get is for your spiritual aptitude illumination. This knowledge has nothing to do for you to go back to teach your family members and then they beat you over the head and you don't understand why they don't get it. It's not for them to get. You see what I'm saying? It's not for them to get. Number two, this information is for your illumination.
Yo, check this out, y'all. Check this out. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful sight. This is in Ohio, near the Indiana border.
It's like pink and
at
shit like that.
7:30 p.m. at night. This guy is driving down the road and he sees this. Look at this.
What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Like, you see that in the sky, what you doing? Like,
what this is.
I don't know. You see this in the sky, like you tweaking out and stuff like that. Like you going, like, for me, just sit back and just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Get your little video and shit like that.
This?
That's
this
beautiful.
Is literally
right
part
there.
of the aurora borealis.
The Borealis. Shout out to Conscious Joe for bringing us this
see that?
information.
That purple,
Shout out to do the
that
recording
red,
too.
that hot pink.
He got that.
This is what they don't want y'all to see. That's why those clouds are there. Look at this. High levels of energy coming in.
Very much so. Indeed.
Look at that, y'all.
The shift.
It looks like a filter,
shift,
but it isn't.
guys.
He shows himself to show you, prove to you it's not a filter. And look at that.
And that this is real.
Look at the sky, y'all.
What y'all think about that? Drop it in the comment section. What y'all think about that?
This is what that Amaterasu was talking about, huh? Remember? Y'all remember this right here? Right here. Remember those colors? You see that, right? Amaterasu down there. And here we go, y'all. New beginnings, new earth on the way. It's creating itself. And we are in the midst of it, baby.
It is the time to be alive, man. The golden age.
Share this video, baby.
It's here, man. We living in it.
Thank you for tuning to my frequency.
Also, YouTube, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Hold on, I can't even hear this. Hold on. We gotta skip past it, huh? They blocked the sound from this one.
Project BB.
So hold on. Dang, they blocked the sound on that one. I was gonna give you some.
Pay attention. Who remembers when we was talking about Project BB?
Look how, like, really look how real that looks.
This is a realistic hologram.
Like, look at that. Like, the arm really came out, like, trying to grab you, like, come here type shit. Like, this is a hologram. That's crazy. What y'all
It
think
looks
about
like
that?
a
Like,
portal
wow.
opened up in the middle of the sky.
And it don't it look like that the recent one that I just showed y'all, the TikTok just showed y'all, with, you know what I'm saying, the aurora, that pink and stuff like that. I mean, it ain't the same thing, but you know what I'm saying, it still got the pink with it. But that's crazy though.
Could this be a test run for Project BB?
Technology they got, man.
I'm just asking. Curious. And AI
be a
now
test
is to
run?
the
If
point
y'all
to
know,
where
man.
it can deceive what you perceive
Project
with your two
BB?
eyes. That's why we gotta look through our third eye.
Indeed.
Now I want y'all to think about something real quick. Just imagine that same hologram playing in a time of chaos. What would people think?
A lot of people.
How would people react?
A lot of people would be in distress, chaos, just doing, like, they would
And
wild out,
if you did see
freak to
something
death.
like this in a time of chaos, hypothetically speaking, just know that technology is out there and that technology is real. Let me know what y'all think about this strange hologram that was seen in the sky after award shows in
Shout
the
out to
comments.
Wisdom
like and follow for more
Slash
wisdom. Stay
2.0,
tuned.
man.
Follow
Give
me
us
on
that
YouTube if y'all want the
information.
exclusive
Shout out
content.
to the gods.
And by the way, this video is for
Gods and goddesses.
entertainment purposes only.
Indeed.
Do you know why Prince,
Chappelle, man.
the famous rock star that was a friend of mine, do you know why he called himself the artist when he came back?
Nah, I don't know why.
Calls himself the artist because that's what they call us in our contracts. Oh, these contracts are crazy.
These contracts.
You should hear the terminology they say in these contracts. To use your name and likeness in perpetuity throughout the universe. Who the fuck could possibly know what that means?
Nobody has not done the
Nobody
research on that.
does. It's so complicated, in fact, that when you're a kid
That
like
would, like,
me,
baffle
you
you.
have
You
to
hear that?
hire
Like-
somebody to tell you what that means. And you sit down at a table and you do the contract game. And that's how I got with Comedy Central. I signed the contract.
So he just gave you a little story of, like, how he got into it.
And I signed the contract the way that a 28-year-old expecting father that was broke signs a contract. I was desperate. I needed a way out. And it wasn't good money and it wasn't good circumstances. But what else am I going to do, I said. And all these white people sitting at that table told me, trust us, Dave. It's a good contract. And I looked around the table and they all seemed
Gotta trust in
to
yourself,
agree it was a
man.
good contract. But what if it was like that game of 3-Card Monte? What if they were all friends and I didn't know it? This fucking industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too bitches was trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it fucks. And I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster. I'm up here doing something that nobody else in this business has the balls to do. I'm telling you something that you need to know.
God.
I'm trying to explain to you what you're seeing. You don't understand what you're seeing. I am publicly flogging a network. And I know that this network niggas, they watching me and they saying, why are you doing this so publicly? Doesn't feel good to be flogged publicly. Oh, believe me, I know. I know exactly how that feels. When I quit my show, they said I was crazy. What was crazy about it? I just didn't want to do it anymore. They said I smoked crack. That's impossible. I was a devout Muslim. I didn't smoke or drink. But I do now, bitch, because you ruined my fucking life. Now it's their turn. This is their first nigga lesson. And I'm honored to give it to them.
Speaking of real life, man.
John, there is no 17th act in
People laugh and
Corinthians.
shit like that, but this is real. This is just life.
Corinthians goes to 21 next to the Bible now.
Then again, some people sign themselves up with it.
They have Bibles in hell.
It paints a different view of Revelations. It says the world will not end by God's hand, but be reborn in the embrace of the dead. Though if you ask me, fire's fire.
1629, 1630. Oh my.
This is certainly not good. The sins
That's
of the
not
Father
good, man.
would only
That's
be
not good.
exceeded by the sins of the Son.
Whose son?
But he can't cross over, B. Impossible to cross over.
Whose son? God's son?
No, the other one. Devil and his son, too.
Here it is. This is the sign of Mammon, the son of the devil. It says here. Oh, David? Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. No, right here. It says, Mammon has no patience for his father's rule and yearns to forge his own kingdom of fire and blood.
So it said that he plans to like make his own kingdom of like fire and black.
Yeah. Mammon would be the last demon we'd ever want crossing over to our plane. No, wait. I'm reading. Seems to be a loophole.
Always a catch.
It says first, Mammon would have to possess a very, very powerful psychic.
Isabel.
But that wouldn't be enough. To cross over, Mammon would need divine assistance. To cross over, Mammon would need the help of God.
The help of God.
It says,
I can follow for a part two. Wake up!
Izzy, man.
So on September 11th, I posted a video about.
Listen, if y'all have not listened to the new Andre 3000 album, man, y'all need to go get into it. She about to break it down right now to you. But I had to throw this in here, man. I got to give y'all this information, man. I got to give y'all information. YouTube, this for educational and, feel me, entertainment purposes only. But you know what I'm saying? But I got to give you this information, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, the medicines and the music. Y'all just got to listen to it.
An astral projection that I had where I was witnessing
people, you know
the blue star Kachina approaching the planet. And I knew that it was a sign from the universe because I had been seeing the word Kachina all over Arizona, all over Phoenix for weeks. And I said, Spirit, what is this? And that night that I asked Spirit, was it what it was? The blue star Kachina, the blue sun was coming towards Earth, or we were moving towards it. Depends on the perspective, but I was still in the astral realm. And now Andre 3000 has come out with his album called The Blue Sun. Right? This is a sign that the frequencies and the vibration of the planet are going to move at a much faster and accelerated pace.
I say.
It is important that you remain hydrated. It is important that star seeds drink more water. They eat well. We stretch. We exercise more. We move our bodies. We go outside in nature. We play every single day that this has to happen for us. A lot of people are going to start losing their jobs. The universe is going to make our lessons tougher. If you're not living in the space of the heart, you are not going to have an easy time. This is going to be bumpy for you. But if you are living in the flow, you are not in resistance to anything, any types of change in your life. Healers, it is time for you to step forward.
Football, basketball, whatever.
Andre 3000 released this music and everybody was complaining about him doing a flute album and not rapping. I heard some people say, I'm not listening to Andre 3000 play no flute, then you not getting the medicine. Indeed. All these rappers and stuff are going to start sampling his album because the airwaves must be flooded with the high vibrational frequencies in order for us to move through the cosmic womb. And this is a great time to celebrate. This is a great time to be happy. Okay? Don't allow opportunities to pass you by to live in your heart space. Do what you love. Speak your truth. Move according to how you feel. Get out of the mind. Get into the heart.
Indeed.
And action your heart's desires.
Action.
The universe is giving us an opportunity to be on the right side of the history books right now, you guys. To lead this world into the new earth. Build the new earth. Be the healers of this planet. Heal Mother Gaia, heal ourselves, heal one another. And that's what Andre 3000's album was. It was medicine for us, you guys. So I love you. I thank you guys so much for being who you are in this world. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Choose your motherfucking self first, above any and everything else. And when you heal yourself fully, you will be able to pour into the cups of others without pouring from your own. They will get the overflow as you are in the flow. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Peace and power to each and every one.
Peace, Queen. Peace.
Love you.
New York City. Rule 2.13 Isolation and Quarantine Procedures, published November 22nd, 2023. Let's talk about it.
Nah, they wild.
The government now has legal authority to remove residents from their homes and force them into quarantine camps. There is no age restriction. Children could be removed from their homes without parental consent. They do not need to warn citizens when they are coming or how long they must be quarantined. You will be required to take any tests, any steps the state mandates, including taking medications against your will. There's no...
That's sick. Like, that's crazy. Like, you could just be at home and shit like that, just chilling and shit like that, and then just literally just knock at the door. Yo, I snatch you going and shit like that. It's crazy.
No due process, no court hearing, no none of that. They can do what they want. This is what's going on.
This ain't stuff that you're seeing every day, man. That's why you gotta tap in.
Talking about these celebrities.
Y'all want me to drop more videos like that? Just let me know in the comment section and stuff
and
like
all this
that.
stuff that's going on.
Also, let me know what y'all think about
this. You got men and women. Like, you got all these women on here telling men
like
what's
that,
feminine about what they doing. Talking about, oh, men wear jewelry. That's feminine. Why are men complaining about going 50-50 in a relationship? This is the type of stuff that's going on while we're being distracted by bullshit.
Indeed.
Because none of that stuff is important. The so-called black man and black woman, when are y'all gonna get it? We're being played. We're being used, manipulated. Okay? They're using us against each other. How y'all don't get this? I don't get it how y'all don't get this.
They still
it's
sleep,
frustrating
man.
To come on here, I'm scrolling, chilling, and I keep seeing men and women beefing. Men and women beefing. Men and women. I don't even know why that stuff pop up on my page. I don't even like those type of posts on my page. So why does it keep popping up on my page?
I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, like I said, this is what's going on. They can come in our cribs at will and snatch our children, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, it was a lady, they muted her video. I got sick, bro. I don't get sick like that. I ain't been sick in 3 years. I got sick for 5 days. Lost wild weight, 15 pounds, all that because I couldn't eat. She said something about them activating these 5G towers and the radiation, these cell phones. You know what I'm saying?
Radiation from your cell phone and
the
all
radiation
that
from these phones and these towers can cause people to get sick.
And we're so accustomed to having our
then
phones
they already
in our
playing
hands
with this
and shit
weather.
like that.
Dig what I'm saying? The wintertime is not real. It's not natural to our environment. I keep trying to tell y'all this stuff, and y'all think it really is. Why would the creator create something that would harm us and make us sick? We didn't wear hoodies and coats and jackets. If you look back when they was in Egypt chilling, shirtless, absorbing the sun 24/7. Yes, there was a time where there was summer 24/7. It didn't even get dark at one point. It didn't even get cold at one point. Yes, that is true. The planet is a tropical planet by nature. The only way our oppressors, these people could be here is if they have cold weather. They wouldn't be able to survive. I just seen a report saying how over in Europe, not too long ago, they didn't see a birth in 3 months.
Yeah, that's going on all over China. Like I just seen one in North Korea and stuff like that. I seen that they ain't having they going through it, no births. It's real.
What does that mean? I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. But while y'all sitting up here bickering amongst each other about stuff that don't even matter and so caught up in these celebrities, bro, I was telling people about Diddy 10, 15 years ago. All this stuff that's going on TikTok right now that's trending with the whole spiritual community and all this stuff, bro, I've been talking about all this stuff, bro. That's why I don't go so hard as to uploading videos and stuff like that, because I don't do it for the trend. I don't do it to get followers. I don't do it to get likes. You feel me? Like, I really gotta be in a mood to talk about this type of stuff, because I don't even be wanting to talk about it no more. I'm tired of trying to wake people up and people just not getting it. People still out here celebrating Thanksgiving. Bro, they slaughtered us on Thanksgiving. They tricked us. They said, yo, come on, have a meal with us. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all that y'all did for us. Y'all showed us so much. Y'all taught us so much. And as soon as we sat down to eat, they head tapped everybody. They head tapped our ancestors while we was eating.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving, man, we gotta get reparations to our ancestors, man. Like, real. How was y'all Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying? I did eat good. I ain't gonna lie. Eat with the family. Feel me? But I definitely was thinking about my ancestors and shit like that.
Y'all about to go celebrate Christmas next. Then y'all about to go celebrate New Year's next. In the wintertime, how is New Year's celebrated at a time where the trees done died out, it's cold as hell, the animals tired? Oh, you can't even see. I'm showing y'all, trying to show y'all outside like I ain't got a green screen right here.
Nah, that's real though. He's spitting
man,
though. Really take that in.
Go look this up on Google. Go get a tune, man. See what's really going on out here. I don't care about Diddy and what he do in the bedroom. I don't. And I don't feel sorry for none of these celebrities. You know why? Some of them I do. Some. Because when I think of cats like Usher, I feel bad for Usher, man. Like, that was so out of his control. He was a child. He was a kid. You know what I'm saying? His mother put him in that position to be taken advantage of by other adults. You feel me? But as far as these celebrities that's grown as hell or of age already, where they have consciousness in their mind to think for themselves and they know what's going on, this is the thing. They don't force you to be a part of the industry. They don't force you to partake in any of those things that's going on in the industry. I'm talking about the rituals, what's going on behind closed doors, all that. They don't force you to do it. It's a choice. It's a decision. So I don't respect no celebrity. Isolation and quarantine procedures, though, this right here, the fact that they can run up in our cribs at will with no warning, no nothing, November 22nd, 2023, yeah.
We are out of water. We are not out of water. It's right here.
Moses West, a retired Army Ranger, is the man behind the atmospheric water generator. It takes moisture from the environment and turns it into clean drinking water. He's literally changing air into water and has changed the clean water game. When it comes to keeping us safe and feeling connected,
we have breaking news and a ruling that could decimate the landmark Voting Rights Act. A panel of federal appeals court judges has ruled that only the federal government, not citizens, not groups, can sue under a key part of the Voting Rights Act, which effectively guts that legislation in 7 states. Joyce Vance is back with us. That word decimate comes from UCLA election law expert who is Jane Tim, who wrote this story for us, talked to. Is it that serious?
It is extremely serious. But the first thing we should say, Chris, is that this will now be appealed to the Supreme Court of the United States. Although this is the law in the 8th Circuit, the impact is in the future, because what this in essence does is it says that during a Republican administration in the future, where the Justice Department might not be inclined to bring challenges under Section 2, no one else could do it. So that would mean that the cases that we've seen since the 2020 census that have challenged racially motivated gerrymanders, those types of lawsuits would cease to exist, since they could only be brought by DOJ and not by the private parties who routinely bring them, unless the Supreme Court acts to reverse this decision.
When I was 9...
So basically, right, this is how I interpreted it and how I'm breaking it down. So basically, like, if anything was to happen, like, racially motivated, like, let's say, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a man of color. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was to get racially assaulted or anything like that, I wouldn't be able to go to the court, you know what I'm saying, to try to sue over that. It would have to be brought up by the legislation, like the judge and shit like that. They would have to bring that out for me to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to appeal in court, you know what I'm saying, and prove my case. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm putting down, let me know in the comment section.
9 years old, brother, something happened to me spiritually when I was 9 on Halloween.
Tells a spooky story.
And I told this story before in my book.
Childhood,
I said it maybe on another platform somewhere before. But that made this whole story make sense to me, bro. And that's the movie that needs to be done from a spiritual perspective, to make everybody see that this shit is deeper than what we see on the surface, bro.
You ever watch Paid in Full, yo? If you haven't watched Paid in Full, bro, go watch it.
For this man to lose his life on Halloween, after a Halloween party, wearing a Louis Vuitton Jason mask, bro, that's spooky within the matrix of it all, if you could understand where I'm coming from. Fuck the snitch and the killer. Wow, bro.
Talk to me.
I always look to God, man. And when I was a kid, when I was 9 years old, this building right here, man, 723 St. Nicholas, that's the pyramid right there. My mom's, it was on Halloween Eve. I used to pack bags in the supermarket on 145th and Broadway.
Okay.
And Halloween Eve, I came home early because I wanted to see Charlie Brown and shit. And I had my sisters and brothers in the house. I bought in some cookies and shit, whatever. And my mom came in the room. She was like, Junior, before you get comfortable, run to the store and get a loaf of bread so I can make y'all some sandwiches and shit. So it's nighttime, man. The store was right across the street. I had money in my pocket. I think bread only cost like a 25-cent thing. Ran across the street, grabbed the bread, put the money on the counter.
Listen to that. Bread was 25 cents then. How much you gotta pay for a loaf of bread now? What, like $3, $4? Inflation is real, man.
I outrun the commercial because Charlie Brown was about to come on. I want to watch this shit from the beginning. Run back across the street. When I come out the store, I mean, it's daytime outside, man. It's just nighttime when I went in the store. Daytime,
just nighttime,
I'm like,
it's
what
snowing.
the fuck? It seemed like all the buildings disappeared and the ground turned to sand. And my house was like about 20 blocks away from where I was standing by itself. So I started running towards the house. As I'm running, I hear giant footsteps behind me. Boom, 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 boom. And it made me stop and turn around and look. And when I looked, it was the sun beaming over me in the shape of a cross that I'd never seen before. I didn't know what the cross was. I keep running. As I'm running, I make it in the house. Now, when I make it in the house, my mom's flipping on me and shit. The fuck you been at? I sent your sisters and brothers out there looking for they ain't see you nowhere. Your mom went to the store and came right back. Stop playing, here's the bread. Go to fuck in your bed. You know what time it is? It's 12 o'clock. I want to see Charlie Brown. So she baby go in my room. Now I'm in my room. And I'm like, you know, you talking to yourself. I hate it. I'm the only one that try to pack bags, help, blah, 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 blah. Something knock on my window. Now my window is like the second floor, no fire escape. I look. There's that sun in the shape of the cross, again, by the window. I jump in my bed, put the covers over me, like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? My pops come in the room now. Get the fuck up. You know what time it is? What do you mean, man? I just laid down. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Get ready to go to school. And when you come from school, you gonna get your ass whooped. You gonna tell me where the fuck you been at. I'm bugged out now. The next day, I go to school in the morning. Come I go to school.
So basically, he went through like a portal in the Matrix type shit. And his time like increased.
I ain't going home, man.
Time sped up.
Shit, yada 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 yada. So I take the long way home and I sit on the stoop on 45th Street, and I put my book bag down. Like, you know what, man? I'm not even fucking with this. I'm gonna go home. The sun seemed like it beamed on me, and I heard something in my thoughts. You better go home, or they're gonna really think something happened. When I picked up my book bags, man, it was a whole bunch of food stamps on the floor. They speak on this in the movie Paid in Full, but they don't say it much. Because I wrote it in there, they took it out for whatever reason, because they don't want to spit light. They want to always spit darkness. So I take the money and I'm running home now, because now I got something to ease the pain. Yo, look, Mom, I found these food stamps. So she flipping. That's what you was doing now? You robbed somebody for this? Well, I found it. You crying, you stole this, you don't have to do this, I don't know where the voice came from, but I yelled at her like, I found it! The voices, and then she like, I believe you. Our Halloween became Thanksgiving, man. We had full steaks. That was the first time we ever had a feast, because we was fucked up.
Indeed, man.
But when I got shot, August 20th, 1987, dude put the gun in my forehead, pulled the trigger. My spirit left, and I went into that sun in the shape of a cross. And I asked God, I said, I don't want to live. I don't want to die. And I came back. And when I came back, I understand why now. My mother sent me to the store with a loaf of bread. That means to feed people, my brother. But it wasn't my mother. It was God. On Halloween. But it's so deep that we'll be here forever if I really explain the whole story to you. But I know now why. Because it is the thought that creates the way. As a man thinks in his heart. So if you own the thoughts, you know the destiny. It's supposed to feed people.
Look at this. What y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments. Look at this. Deep underground military bases. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. YouTube.
Now there are 131 active.
But look at this.
Deep underground military bases in the United States.
That's crazy. 200 active underground. 207 worldwide.
What you call high tech. We have nothing like this on the surface.
That's crazy. Underground tunnels. Like, look at these deep. Just driving in a truck for hours. Might not even be hours. Might get there quick. Who knows?
Each one has an average cost of $17 to $19 billion.
Wow. So 200. Hold on. Let me do the math real quick. 700 to 19 billion. It's like 200. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of bread. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know if I got that right, so I ain't even gonna show y'all. That's the reason why I ain't even show the camera. But regardless, that's a lot of bread.
And its constitution of its people, and says you're a bunch of morons you don't need to know.
It's crazy, man. Did y'all know about this? After seeing this video, did you know about this? Did you know they had this? Did you know we had this out here?
In the site, well, it used to be, it'd take a year to 2 years to build each one.
Hard to fathom.
People building a couple of them a year. The infamous Area 51, S4, S2, a CIA base.
Damn, this shit long as hell. Yeah, you probably in here for about 5 hours. I'm just sitting here watching like damn. I'm just watching, my man's just traveling through, just traveling. It's wet down there. Pause. I know how some of y'all be.
Over 18,000 workers.
Gotta get over that, guys. Gotta grow up. Nah, he's on the other side now.
Each with an average capacity capable of basically a city underground, roughly 4.
So basically, they got a city under there. My boy's just driving through, whipping. Stop signs down there. They got curbs. Flags down there. All types.
Have you guys heard that we may not have a 2024 presidential election?
In the comment section.
Now this video is for
what y'all think
entertainment
about
purposes
this?
only. Now this guy right here is Colonel Douglas McGregor, all right? Listen to what he has to say.
The US military official has blown the whistle on how banks across America are about to close down, and the 2024 presidential election is going to be cancelled. According to Colonel Douglas McGregor, the public need to know that there will be a sudden closure of all major banks in the US, orchestrated by the elites, which will last for up to 3 weeks. Colonel McGregor also revealed that the 2024 election will be cancelled.
3 weeks without your bread. That means if you got your money in the banks or anything like that, the bank gonna be closed down for 3 weeks. So you 3 weeks without accessing no money. Can't pay for no bills, no groceries, can't get your needs, you know what I'm saying? Can't take care of your family. How would you feel? Let me know. How would you feel?
Cancelled due to martial law being imposed by the Biden regime.
You're absolutely right. I don't think we'll ever get to the 2024 election. I think things are going to implode in Washington before then.
I think our economic financial condition is fragile. It's going to come home to roost in ugly ways. I will tell you, I don't know exactly how it will happen. I think we're going to end up in a situation where we find out the banks are closed for 2 or 3 weeks and nobody can get into them.
You think so?
I think we're going to run into something like that, yeah. I also think that the levels of violence and criminality in our cities is so high that it's going to spill over into other places in society. People that normally think they can live remote from the problem are now beginning to be touched by the problem. Then I look at this thing in Ukraine. I think Ukraine is going to lose catastrophically. It's going to be a complete collapse. And that, too, is going to have an effect here at home.
Have y'all been seeing what's been going on, like, in other countries and stuff like that? If not, let me know in the comment section. I can make a video on that and stuff like that. We could go a little deep dive in there.
Because people are going to say, well, wait a minute. Everybody told us Ukraine was winning. Everybody told us X, Y, and Z. I mean, sort of the Russian hoax on steroids. All of those things are going to come together or converge in some way that's going to prevent us from reaching, you know, the status quo. Oh, another election. Oh, another set of campaigns and so forth.
You see, I've heard this before, but again, you know, this is all speculation. But this is coming from a U.S. colonel.
All speculation. Go out there and do your own research.
Military colonel. So I would think he would have some idea. And I'm not going to lie, everybody has been having this feeling that things are coming to an end anyways, y'all. Y'all see the state of the world everywhere. Y'all see what I post. Literally everywhere is being affected by what's going on. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, and follow for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning into my frequency. Keep up with me on my other platforms.
Indeed. Definitely keep up with my boy Conscious Joe on the other platforms and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely tap in. But also, let me know what y'all think, man. Like, did anything in this video did you find interesting? You know what I'm saying? Would you do more research on? Like, did you know any of this information already? Like, there's a lot of things out there that's going on around the world that a lot of people is asleep to, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's still partying and, you know what I'm saying, nothing against that. You know what I'm saying? You could do what you want to do as an individual and stuff like that, but you just got to open your eyes to reality, you know what I'm saying? And stop just thinking closed-minded and really just think outside the box. That's really all, man. So you're just putting this information in front of you and stuff like that, and you can do whatever you want with this information. So without further ado, I'm going to see you on the next one. If you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 500 subscribers, and we going strong, man. We going global now. So let's get it, and I'm going to see you on the next one on Gang.